Hello, everyone, and welcome to what seems to be today's last session, and actually this year's last session of the OpenNebula conference. Before I dive into the topic of this presentation, I wanted to have a quick word about myself. My name is Chiara Zincone, EU Digital Policy Analyst at OpenNebula Systems, and I was previously working at the European Commission in the Directorate General for Competition. I recently joined OpenNebula, and I'm working with other parties from the European industry and the European research sector towards a project called the Nexus Forum. So what is this Nexus Forum all about? The Nexus Forum is a collaboration between, on one hand, the EU research ecosystem, and on the other hand, the EU industry ecosystem. Now you'll ask me, what's this aim? What's the aim of this collaboration? Well, the aim of this collaboration is to seek a strategic outlook on the cognitive computing continuum feature. And this strategic outlook is also simultaneously seeking to combine the vision, the priorities, and the advancements by the IPSAI and by the European Alliance for Industrial Data, Edge, and Cloud. How is this happening in practical terms? Well, we are aiming at producing annual research and innovation roadmaps and at producing policy recommendation in key strategic areas such as data, edge, cloud. We want to nurture the European computing constituency, incorporating investors, member states representatives, market leaders, users from different sectors. And last but not least, we are seeking to engage research and industry ecosystems and relevant initiatives in non-European strategic democratic countries, in this case specifically Japan and South Korea. If we have a look at the impact that the Nexus Forum is having and can have in a very near future, it is quite a big one. We are engaging more than 500 computing continuum players. We want to have an impact on more than 100 research and innovation projects. We want, as I mentioned before, to foster international cooperation between, on one hand, the European Union, and on the other, Japan and South Korea. We want to coach and advise more than 300 researchers and professionals. And as I just mentioned, we want to foster European excellence excellence leadership and technological and digital sovereignty in the computing continuum. Now, having a look at the very far reach that the Nexus Forum can have, we can see here on the left-hand side, for example, OpenNebula with its leading role in the IPSAI and the EU Cloud Alliance, and also with the other partners involved. The reach is quite a big one. So if you have a look at the projects in which all the collaboration, the partners we're collaborating with have, the leadership roles, the formal roles, the community roles, there are quite a few initiatives here. As I said, this project is aiming at producing a roadmap. So at the moment, we are already producing a roadmap. And this technological roadmap has, of course, some priorities, as you can see listed here. So one of the main priorities would be to support the EU cloud edge industries with very urgently needed research and development in the area. It wants to have a very long-term vision, as this is a very long-term project. We are looking at the future, as we have seen today and during the past days. It seeks to have a important impact for the Horizon Europe CSAs and the next European Commission that is being appointed as we speak. And it wants to complement industrial roadmaps and innovation carried out by the alliance. Maybe as a researcher or as an industry player, you might be interested at having a look at what the roadmap really is about in terms of content. So we have four main topics which are aligned with the four IPSAI work streams: AI for Cloud Edge for AI, Telco Cloud Edge, and Cloud Edge use cases. And then we also have other transversal topics that are aligned with the vision and the focus areas under the Cloud Edge working groups of the EU Cloud Alliance. And these are, as you can see listed here, sovereignty and open source, sustainability, interoperability, and cybersecurity. But we are also interested in other areas for the future version of the roadmaps, areas such as neuromorphic, quantum computing, space edge, hyper decentralized edge. As I said, now as I'm actually speaking, we are already working at producing this roadmap. So we are seeking from you industry players and you players of the academic fields for contributions and feedback to make this roadmap an even better one. We're going to release the first roadmap at the end of this year, beginning of next year, and then from that moment on, we will have yearly updates of this roadmap. As I mentioned before, these are the working groups that you could be able to join. So you can see on the left-hand side in green color the working groups that are aligned with the alliance, and then you see in orange the working groups that are aligned with the IPSAI. These are all the main topics that I've kind of listed before. And in practical terms, these working groups will work towards the deliverables of the roadmap. How? Well, there will be a phase of analysis and discussion coordinated by the editorial team, and then through a phase of communication and dissemination, the Nexus Forum will hold an open consultation so that stakeholders from the global cloud edge ecosystem are able to go back to these working groups and give their opinions. I nearly forgot. If you're aligned with the vision and the topics of any of these working groups, I suggest you submit your early expression of interest to the email that you see on the right-hand side. So hello.nexusforum@rise. If you're not convinced by now, you can see here on this slide some of the benefits of joining these working groups. We are building our own collaborative platform through which you'll be able to join a unique network of experts. And on the, let's say, more community side, I can also mention that you'll be able to stay up to date with the latest tech news and developments on all the relevant EU regulation on the field of cloud, edge, and data. You'll have the opportunity to meet the industry leaders behind this very big IPSAI project. You'll have preferential access to the NexusForum Summit in Brussels and also to future summits and events that will be taking place in Japan next year and in South Korea in 2026. Again, you'll be able to influence these roadmaps before it is actually published and before the open consultation takes place. As a researcher, you'll be able to publish your scientific articles in a high-level catalog of top EU research in the cloud edge data fields, and you'll also be able to submit your academic paper to our special issues. And then last but not least, you're going to get an invitation, or even, well, many invitations to numerous workshops of the EU industry and research. So I hope that you'll join one of these working groups. In the meantime, I would like you to save the date so that we can meet in Brussels this year during September. We are going to hold the NexusForum Summit on the 19th and 20th September. So you should definitely save the date and have a look on LinkedIn and on the OpenNebula website for more information. So I really, really hope to see you there. I hope that we can that you'll come back to us through the email that I showed before, or through through my personal email, so that we'll stay in touch, especially if you're interested to join one of these working groups, and then to, of course, see you in Brussels. And that's it from my side. I really hope that you enjoyed this little monologue about the NexusForum, and that you're going to have a nice day. See you. Bye.